One way to make your presentation more interesting is to add animation to the text or images on the page. Any object can be animated, making it move, or fade in or out of the slide. Animations can be added by right-clicking on an object and selecting Animate. This will open the animation pane where you can see the default animation of fade in on click has been applied to this object. You can preview the animation by clicking the play button. Since I have it set to on click, I will need to click my mouse to make the animation happen. You can click the stop button to stop the preview and go back to your settings. You will notice that you have options by clicking on the fade in button to choose whether you want your animation to appear in or out of your slide. If you no longer want your object to be animated, you can remove the animation by clicking on the small X button here. If your object is a list or a text box with paragraphs, you can animate it by paragraph so that each paragraph will appear individually, one at a time. You can also add transitions by using the transition menu. You will note that if there is an object selected on your slide, you do not see the transition menu, so you'll need to click off of any object for it to appear. Once it has been selected, click on the object and click Add Animation. By default, the animation is set to have an effect start playing when you click the mouse. Keep this in mind, since if you have several objects with this setting, you will have to click multiple times once to start each animation. You can change this on-click behavior to after previous or with previous. If you choose with previous, the animation will happen at the same time as the previous item in your list. If you choose after previous, it will happen after that action is completed. You can see that I have set my three graphics to appear: this one on click, this one with previous, and this one after previous. So if I choose play, the first click brings up my text, the second the graphic, the third click brings up the text and the graphic at the same time, the fourth click brings up the text followed by the graphic. You can adjust the speed of the animation by dragging the slider from slow to fast. If you don't see the settings that you want to change, click on the title and they will pop down. If they are not in the order that you would like, you can simply drag them to the new order. Your slide deck will add an icon to the left of each slide to remind you that the slide contains an animation.